And shit was crazy. Everybody wanna know my name. Bring the pain and pop the champagne. Every girl wanna hold my chain when I fuck their brains out on the mud. Got a gold chain like it was 1980. I'm on cocaine like it was 1980. I'm like, yo, man, like it was 1980. It sure does seem that way.
Oh. Hey guys. So we're on a 650 Ninja. Got my bike there being wielded. I'm talking to myself. Wow. Doing a video, mate. Do you know what that is? Doesn't turn on.
Press the on button.
Why do you put this kill switch on?
Huh?
Why do you put the kill switch on?
Safety.
Safety, okay. Wow. So this one feels a lot more stable than my Ninja 250. It's heavier because this is the 650 model just with a throttle restriction. Now a lot of people say that, oh, you should buy a 650 restricted bike as your first bike and then you should de-restrict it and then you'll have a full, full speed bike when you're off your license. That's not really true. Yes, you can de-restrict it. Some people de-restrict it when they're still on their restrictions or still on their learner or P license, which is illegal obviously, but I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. The problem is though, if you're actually intending to keep everything legal, if you de-restrict the bike, you have to re-register it as a non-LAMS bike. That means paying a lot of money, not only in registration fees, but also compliance, and you have to get it engineered. And if you are thinking of getting a bigger bike and then de-restricting, don't. You'll lose money. The LAMS 650s go for higher price than the non-LAMS. So not only are you losing money on having to re-register, but you're also losing money if you ever want to sell it again. Seating position is quite upright for a 650. This sort of falls in between the Super Sport and the touring bike. This is kind of upright, but a little bit far forward. It's similar to my Ninja 250. It's quite high up off the ground though, that's the thing. So you might want to, we should test ride the bike. Either way, but if you're very short, you should test ride the bike before you commit to buying. Let's do a quick 0 to 100 maybe. That's 100. That was not full throttle. Oh, I love the pop. The pop that it makes. The best thing about having a loud exhaust, you can scare cyclists. So corner's alright. It's heavier. I keep saying that. It is heavier than my 250. It feels heavier to ride than the 500. You do have to lean in further, but it gets around the corners no problem. So anyway, here's this corner. Let's get into it. We made it. Oh, I like the power. I love the power coming out of the corner. Yeah. Oh, and look at the pop on the brakes. Lean into this one. It's a much more stable bike. That's for sure. It's much more stable. I love the look of it as well. The styling is really nice on this model. So I think this is the 2012 or Yeah, it's a 2012. This is the ABS model. You can get a non-ABS version as well. Obviously, this is the Lambs restricted model. It does have some power out of the corners. It's probably similar to the 500, although the 500 being 9,000 or 8,000 RPM redline, you had more torque at the low end. So this one will pick up and go, but it's kind of a slow, sort of a winding power, whereas the 500 was more immediate. Power for power, this bike would have more power if it didn't have throttle restrictions. But with the throttle restriction, I think it has a little bit less power than the 500. It's a nice bike though. I do like it. So it gets around the corners alright. You just got to get used to it. Can't get enough of that popping. Oh, I'm orgasming every time it pops. Give it a blip. Yeah, it blipped. Pop, 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 pop. This is the police. No, it didn't pop. This is the police. Pop, goddamn you. There we go. Come out with your hands up. I'm having fun on this bike. Already I've gotten over the weight of it actually. What I like is how stable it is. What I don't like is how loud it is. Oh, we got water. Let's go slow. Okay, so we're about 5,000 RPM in whatever gear we're in, or about 70 kilometers. And we're at 100. It's got some power on the brakes. Pop, pop, pop. Everybody drop. Pop, pop, pop. Everybody drop. Into the corner we go. Plop, plop. Onto the brakes. No need to worry about locking because we got ABS. But as I said, the brakes, they're there. I think because it's a heavier bike. I think if you took these brakes and you put it on the 500, it would brake up. The 500 would brake a lot faster than it already does. But because you got the extra weight on this bike, you don't feel like they're as good. Shift down. The shifter's okay, it's there, it does its job. It's not as short as the 500, I don't think, but it's decent. It's comparable to my 250, and it's good on my 250, so it's pretty good here. There we go. That's the Ninja 650 Lambs edition. I've got to pull over because I've already got a headache. There we go. Oh. Nope, no kickstand on this model. Sorry. Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh. So that's the bike. Crazy exhaust.
Stacks back to the block, stash of the sock, passing the rock with it. You gotta have it or not. Back to the spot, trappers on lock, stop begging like you're hot when you can't rap. Your backpack's a trash bag, you whacking like Pac Man. I'm that man, that white guy got a bad hand.